Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. We are here today with Noah Geisel. Noah, can you please introduce yourselves to the good people?
Yeah, hey EduMatchers, Noah Geisel here, Education Director of StackUp, that's StackUp.net. Excited to share this sponsorship opportunity with one of my favorite peoples and favorite tribes.
Awesome. So glad to have you here. So Noah, we were talking about a week ago or so where you were talking about a great opportunity for educators to kind of connect, and it's kind of mutually beneficial for the EduMatch community because you all are offering a sponsorship opportunity. If we get people on board, you all will contribute towards our meal. That is awesome. So thank you all so much for that at StackUp. We truly appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. The EduMatch party was hands down our favorite one last year at ISTE, and we're really excited to be able to offer an opportunity to support it this year and hopefully introduce our product to folks in the EduMatch community who are going to really love what we have to offer.
Absolutely. And as a former English teacher, then I am like super excited about this. Like when you told me about this extension, I was just like, whoa, that is super cool. So really excited to for the different implications that it can have for education. So could you tell us a little bit about what StackUp is and what it does?
Absolutely. And Sarah, if you want to go ahead and share your screen, we can show people while I talk how to even get signed up. But in a sentence, StackUp is a Fitbit for your students' online reading. And so once installed, it's going to help them get credit for everything they do online. And so as you're showing right there, they can just go to stackup.net. They can click on the Add to Chrome It's Free button. Teachers, you can self-identify on the next screen as a teacher. Students can self-identify as students. Know that if you are an admin at your school level or district level, you can also just push the extension out to students and it'll save you a few extra clicks on the sign up there. So yes, sir, if you want to click on a teacher, and then hopefully your school is a GAFE school, so you could just go ahead or a G Suite school now, I guess. You can click sign up with Google. And we had a glitch last week where sometimes people were having to click it twice, but I thought it got fixed. Oh, it looks like it's working there. I'm seeing the spinny there at the top.
Yeah, it's super slow for some reason today, but it's connecting. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we
There it
go.
goes.
All right.
Perfect. So you can click through the little onward buttons there. There's going to be 4 kind of quick introductory ones, but since we'll be showing that, no need, you can skip those. Now, the one last step, you've signed up for StackUp now, actually install the extension. So in that green box there, it has an install the Chrome extension. And then you'll get a pop-up and you'll click add extension on it.
All right, it has been added to Chrome.
Perfect. I see it up there in the top corner. Awesome. So one of the things that StackUp can do that's really cool is on any given web page, it can do a grade level reading analysis. So I think that's what a lot of teachers are really loving is it'll do, if you can just click on the extension on any article and it'll actually give you a Fleisch Kincaid analysis of what grade level the article is actually written at. And so do you want to stop screen sharing and I'll hop on the screen share and just show a little bit on mine?
All right, absolutely. Take it away.
Done. Hopefully you're seeing, I have an article up about Adele from last night, and I can go up here to my extension, click on it, and it knows that the Denver Post is a news and information website. It tells me that I have 63 hours and 28 minutes of news and information related reading. And so, you know, we really think that for our students, that starts to build towards a portfolio of their passion, right? Whatever they're reading is stuff that they're probably passionate about. And we categorize every website into one of 60 categories. So whether they're really into cars or really into zoology, they're going to be able to build up this portfolio of their passion through the time that they spend reading online. And like I said, you can click measure grade level reading, and we can see that this particular article is written at a grade 10 level. So it's a really neat way for students to you know, be able to find stuff that's written at their level +1, right? I'll go ahead, Sarah, and just show how to set up a challenge if that's okay, since that's kind
Yeah,
of
please.
the kind of goal here for the sponsorship is, every time an EduMatch group gets together, two classrooms, and does a challenge, we're going to donate to support your party at ISTE this year. And so from any page, you can click on your extension and you can click go to dashboard. It'll take you to your StackUp dashboard. And on your dashboard, it's going to show your top categories. You can click to view all 60. And something I should point out is that on any given category, you can click on it and it'll show you every website you visited since you installed StackUp and how much time you've spent on that website. It's website level, not web page level. And you can choose to delete that data at any point and know it's totally on lockdown. On the StackUp side, they can't see it. Teachers, you can't even see this on your student side unless they share it to you. Everything is very much on privacy lockdown. And so
Oh,
the way
that's good to know.
yeah, we're really, we worked hand in hand with Common Sense Media to do the privacy policy. We wanted to make sure we got it right because we're really looking to, be a growth mindset, let's recognize students' assets kind of company without being creepy on the data side. So when on the challenge, we just go create challenge. We can, social studies teachers, maybe you're doing a DBQs challenge, or maybe you're doing a current events challenge. Whatever you want to name it is what you want to name it. And you can work with your EduMatch partner, decide how you're challenging, another classroom. Maybe you're just saying, 3-hour reading challenge to follow up your mystery Skype together or something like that. And you pick your start date by clicking on the calendar, you pick your end date, and your end date could be later on in the week, it could be next month, it could be the end of the year, whatever you and the other teacher decide is right for you is right for y'all. Your goal can be anywhere between 0 and 1,000 hours, and then you can add on minutes as well. And there's two types of challenges that you can really look at. One is you can select challenges, and here you can do a select all. And, I might unclick email, games, and social networks from the time that's going to count and say every other category counts. Or I can, limit it to just 3 or 4 categories or even a single category. The other option is do a website level challenge. And so maybe we're just reading op-eds on opinions.newyorktimes.com. And we're going to be reading on usatoday.com. So point being that you can add in multiple websites, and only time students spend reading on the websites you do in the challenge will count toward the challenge. And I should mention that, the StackUp extension is pretty darn smart. It does know what tab the kids have open. It knows whether they're clicking and scrolling and how many words are on the page, to where, it can really pretty well approximate whether or not the students are reading. And so, while they might be able to trick it for 30 seconds or so, they definitely can't cheat it for 10 minutes. It's going to time out on them if they've walked away, or if they're not on that tab anymore, or if they're just kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs instead of doing their engaged reading. And so then once you're ready to do your challenge, you just click create challenge, and then you're going to get a challenge code. And you can see up here that it's which websites work on the challenge. I can copy that code and then push it out to my students on Google Classroom, Edmodo, Schoology, write it on the board. And then I just have them go to their challenges. They paste the challenge. And then, whoops, I didn't copy it myself, did I? And then I click find challenge, and then it'll give the students the ability to join the challenge. And then you're set to go. So, once you know what you're doing, probably about a minute and a half. With 6th graders, it took us 2 minutes and 13 seconds last week to get 35 kids all signed up for StackUp and joining their first challenge. So definitely doesn't have to be something that takes up your whole day by any means.
That is super, super cool. So question for you, how do you know which class wins? Like, is there a way to associate a student with a particular class, or do we just have to look out for like the names, or how would we know which class is the winner?
Yeah, and again, this is just one of those great situations to trust EduMatch teachers to be the experts to know how it's going to work best for you and your kids. If it were me, the way I might do it is I might set up a challenge that's just for my kids, and then have my partner teacher in another school in another district, maybe even in another state or country, setting up a challenge that's just for their students. And then, we just over email or Twitter DM or Voxer or something can compare notes on, what it looks like. And so, what does the challenge look like? Is it the most total minutes read by all the students in your classes? Is it the first class to have all students complete the challenge? Really, whatever works best for you is what works best for you. We at StackUp definitely don't want to pretend that we know what's best in your classroom and try and tell you what to do. We just want to support you and serve you any way you can, which is a great moment for me to mention that my email is noah@stackup.net. You can also email team@stackup.net. And you're not going to be waiting days, maybe weeks, maybe never for customer support. You're going to be getting it in minutes or hours from us, especially if you put EduMatch in the subject line.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Well, that sounds awesome, Noah. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I'm just going to share my screen one more time just to tell you how you can submit your challenges. So if you go to tinyurl.com/edumatch StackUp 2017, then you will come to this Google form. It's going to look a little different when you get here because we're going to tweak it just a little bit, but you'll just put your email address, your name, Twitter handle, optional, where you're from, optional, Voxer handle, optional, but we do need a challenge code. And this whose class did you battle, then you can feel free to add your partner teacher's class. Also, whatever standards you set up for the competition, which class won. And if you want us to tweet out any kind of picture or video from the experience, then feel free to fill that out as well. And if it's okay, then you would just choose okay. All right. And you can get a copy of your responses. So this is a great way for us to keep track of everybody who participated and definitely celebrated online. So looking forward to that. So
at the risk of stating the
thank
obvious,
you.
just want to pass in there, Sarah, that that's totally for EduMatch to be able to amplify and celebrate you. That is not any sort of weird data collection on the StackUp side. We're not. Only Sarah's going to see your answers there, so don't freak out about that, anybody. That's just to allow Sarah to do what Sarah's so good at doing for everybody in education.
Oh, thank you so much. That is very kind of you to say. And again, just the information that you're comfortable is all that we would ask of you. So you don't have to fill out the Twitter handle, the Voxer handle, etc. if that's not something that you want to share. So just really your email address and your name would be, and a challenge holder, the three things that are formed. So definitely wanted to thank Noah for sharing your time with us today, and thank you so much for that. Really looking forward to seeing you at ISTE, and
the day before Badge Summit, you're moderating the keynote panel.
That's right. I'm super excited about Badge Summit.
Is that okay to piggyback?
Yeah, port.
badgesummit.weebly.com. If you're being in San Antonio for ISTE anyways, come a day early. We're Saturday. We're at the ESC 20 building in San Antonio, pretty close to downtown. It's only $99 if you get in on the early bird. It includes breakfast and lunch. And if you are curious about digital badges, if you are in the weeds with digital badges and want to develop stuff, this is going to be your place, your tribe. It is all badges all the time. We have K-12 folks, higher ed folks. We have industry folks ranging from Salesforce to the National Hardwood Flooring Association, sharing the ways that they're using digital badges. And so it's going to be an awesome opportunity to learn, grow, share. We're going to have a Dream Makers Lounge where you can actually sit down with an expert facilitator who's implemented their own digital badges and design a system for yourself to take back to your school. Hopefully there's a little something there for everybody. And yeah, it's only $99 and we'd love to see you there.
Awesome. Well, I'm super excited about that too. Cannot wait. So it's going to be a wonderful summer of learning. So definitely looking forward to that. And the EduMatch meetup will be on the 25th. So following day, 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at, or no, Central Standard Time, at Spaghetti Warehouse in San Antonio. So looking forward to that. So definitely thank you to everyone, and looking forward to seeing those challenge codes roll in. All right.
Have a good afternoon.